stop for a second. Before you decide that I might not be able to help you with communication, think to yourself, what if this guy knows something I don't know? Now that I have your attention, I'm gonna give you 5 simple tips of how I went from scared, not being able to talk to anybody, all the way to First of all, you gotta know I was never always a really good communicator. Whenever I spoke to somebody, I was always thinking, I wonder what they're thinking of me, or I wonder what narrative is going on in their mind. And that would always trip me up and make me think so much about what I was saying. So I really had a lot of trouble getting words from here out here. If you relate to that and you wanna go from where you are now to being able to talk to anybody, then this video will probably help you with these 5 tips and the subsequent videos I'm gonna put out. So hit the subscribe button because I'm gonna be putting out some more good content on this subject throughout the year. Number 1, settle into the fact that you actually have valuable things to say. I know it sounds like a motivational speech, but you actually do have valuable things to say. Everybody does, because everybody has a story, everybody has things they've been through, everybody has things they like, everybody has things they're really good at where other people aren't good at them. Everybody has an edge on somebody. And it's that little edge that's extremely valuable. So you just have to really get to the point where you admit, like, you know what? Even if I don't know what they are, I do have valuable things to say that will keep people on the edge of their seats waiting to listen to you. And when you find out those things, now you can communicate them to an audience that wants to learn those things, and ta-da, value. So proud of you. Which leads me to the second thing, and that is this. The things that you have in you that are valuable are likely undervalued by, drumroll please, freaking you. You probably undervalue your own value. Think about it. You live with yourself every day. You are with yourself every day. You hear yourself every day. You're familiar with yourself every day. So what happens is that familiarity just begins to numb the value that you have, and you just start to see it as commonplace, normal, not a big deal, whereas it could actually add a lot of value to people. Ask the people around you, what are the things that I talk about? What are the things that I bring to the table that are unique and that you find valuable that you think other people would probably want to hear? And the people around you, if they care about you, they're positive people, they'll likely begin to give you insight into things you didn't even notice about yourself. Which kind of bleeds into the third one too, which is don't be fake. Have you ever met somebody that overcompensates? We all have at some point. We've all bought into the thing of fake it till you make it. But the problem is people can sniff out fakes very easily. You can sniff out when you're being a fake very easily. The point isn't to get on a stage and wow people and woo them and make them go, oh, like that's not really the point. The point is when you're communicating with people to actually just be yourself. Whether you're talking to a person one-on-one or you're talking on a stage of tens of thousands of people, you should be the same consistent person and just be yourself. Your authenticity is actually your superpower. Which brings me to the 4th point, and that is that you will not be everybody's cup of tea. Look, you can't please everybody. Not everyone's gonna be interested in what you have to say. Not everyone is even gonna like you. There are like legit people that don't like me, and I'm like, what'd I do to you? Why are you hating? If you try to please everybody, you will not please anybody. What it comes down to at the end of the day is that your message is for certain people, and you're meant to draw different crowds and different audiences. So if certain people aren't interested in what you're saying, like that's fine. It has literally nothing to do with you. It's just that you're not their cup of tea. And when you become comfortable with that, you can just begin to sink into yourself and just be real and not try and be accepted by every last person. That is one of the toughest parts of communication, is feeling like everybody needs to accept you. And the 5th step is kind of like a practical type of thing, and that is start to take notes of what you think about. When you begin to flesh out your ideas and flesh out the things that are kind of flowing out of your mind, the things that you think are valuable, you can start to build a library of thoughts and, conversations with yourself almost. Over time, you're gonna begin to clarify the things that you think, clarify your value, clarify your messaging, and it's not just gonna be that you have valuable things to say, it's gonna be that you have valuable things to say that are also clear. Bonus, read communication books. One of my favorite books is How to Win Friends and Influence People. That one's really like a staple when it comes to learning communication and overcoming the fear of communicating with people and rejection and all those types of things. That's it. 5 simple tips to overcome the fear of public speaking, talking to people. If that was helpful, feel free to share that with other people and subscribe. You could be the person that liked my video and really was all about it, but didn't subscribe. But the question is, do you really want to be that type of person? You're gonna have to think about that long and hard. I probably just made people leave the video right there. Oh well, I don't care. Till next time.